what when you became like the Cash Money guy and you're taking it so seriously, but you've got artists that are just in war and the projects and with all the heroin and all that, like it's got to be tricky. Like how many times you got to say to your artist like BG, like, hey man, like you got to cool it down, like you got to like try and keep these guys that are at war, the hot boys. It's like, hey man, let's not be let's not be killers in the war and the projects. Let's turn it into a group, the hot boys.
Yeah. But the reality of it, the original hot boys was real
killers.
Yes, you heard me. Yeah. So when I named them the hot boys, my whole thing was to change their life.
Yeah.
And I think I did that. Because they was just rapping. They wasn't like the original Hot Boys.
Yeah.
In no kind of way. They were just young guys that I say, we're going to name y'all the Hot Boys. And they wasn't living like they was living. Because them boys was really living like that.
It's
scary.
You
heard me, Five? No, they was scary. They was real dark. You heard me? So when I got a chance to do that for them, I knew I just knew that it was I always had super confidence in myself and what we was doing, and I knew that could change our life. And it did that.
Yeah.
It totally did that. It changed our life, and it brought us in different places. And right now, this shit been 25, 30 years later, and they still want to see the Hot Boys.
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of a smart move, calling the group Hot Boys just for this.
Man, that was just a weird thing, right? I was like, fuck it. I'm going to call the niggas the Hot Boys.
I mean, there's some serious street cred in that.
Nah, they already had a lot of street cred. It was very, very popular from the streets. So, I was like, fuck it, we're going to name these niggas the Hot Boys, which is a group. I was like, that's what we're going to do. And I think that was one of the, it's the two smartest things I did in my life. Naming them the Hot Boys and turning over Cash Money to Lil Wayne.
All right. Man, it's crazy that Lil Wayne comes into the picture with Cash Money when he's 12 years old.
Facts.
Yeah. Man. Speaking of like going through hard times and becoming a better person, I really, really want to make contact with Vernon Brown, because when I was on that thing with I'm going to make the comedy gangster rap, like I was in a bad place with drugs.
Facts. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I got in a real bad place, and I made a lot of a big mess. I acted like a fool in a big way. Fortunately, I'm almost 16 years clean and sober.
Oh, you did great, brother.
Well, thank you.
Great,
you haven't talked to him since?
I saw him.
Nah, I haven't talked. I don't know if he talked to Vernon, but I ain't talked to him since.
Yeah.
Because last time I saw him, he was in New Orleans. Wild boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild
boy.
I did see Vernon Brown at the Dancing with the Stars set, like just very quickly, but he's one person who.
Damn, you 16 years?
Almost 16 years. And
how you did it?
I just took it seriously, man. I took it seriously.
How you feel, health-wise and all that? No liquor, no nothing. You don't do nothing.
No liquor, no nothing, no weed, no nothing. Like
you're doing great, brother.
I appreciate that.
Congratulations, brother.
I appreciate that. And I just we got to clean up our past. We got to clean up our side of the street. We got to make things right as much as we can. And I have not done that with Vernon Brown. Like he deserves to hear from me, like, hey, I want to acknowledge that I acted a fool. I created problems.
You was a problem. You was a problem.
No,
you was a big
Steve,
problem.
what'd you do? Were you rapped in a song?
What it was just.
I don't think he was. He was just erratic.
Yeah.
But drugs will make you erratic.
Yeah.
You be out your mind. You out your body, out your space. You out your mind.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he mean no harm or meant no harm.
Yeah.
Because every time I was around him, I was around him once or twice. But, that was normal for us because we was in the same space he was in. we fucked up too.
Do you like shopping on Amazon? I do. And good news is, Steve-O's butt wipes for your butthole are available on Amazon. And if you want a real bundle of a deal, you can get Steve-O's hot sauce for your butthole, plus Steve-O's butthole destroyer, and Steve-O's butt wipes for your butthole. It's the butthole bundle, available on Amazon right now.
Yeah, dude.